I probably shouldn't. I was like setting up the Thunderbug just as an example, or just to like remember what it's like. And I probably don't need more Thunderbugs, do I?
Have you just had it?
400 mark.
Huh?
I was gonna say, is that just the one you have had going for a while in one of them?
No, actually, I can't remember the last time I did Thunderbugs. I think I've had the fish going forever. I just have so much of everything, I don't even know what to tell them to do anymore.
Yeah, kind of.
Honestly.
I mean, I don't have, like, as much as you probably, but it's still just a point where I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just, like honey and god bugs, I guess?
Yeah, like, I'm well over 100 of every possible thing. Well, okay, I could use some more sun-scorned grass.
Sun-scorned grass. This grass has been scorned. Scorned? Scorned? Fucking hate when the grass gets scorned, man.
It's not great.
Oh, so, yesterday, Haley and I were playing a game called Just One. I don't know if you've ever played that, but it's like just kind of a word association type game, where like 3 people put up words related to the keyword, and then one person has to guess it or whatever. And so the keyword was tool, and you also can't write down the same thing as someone else, and if you do, that word gets canceled out and they can't see it then. So like
cancel culture strikes again.
You have to pick a word that's like just unique enough that you think other people won't pick it, otherwise it'll get canceled out and the person won't guess it. So I'm like, Tool, that reminds me of the band Tool, and so the word I chose was schism.
Schism.
Really come full circle on the schisms.
Yeah, I was going to say, unless someone has like a fairly decent knowledge of Tool.
He's really into metal, but not Tool, but he looked at it for long enough, like, and then someone else's was like Hammer, and someone else's was like Shed or something like that, so he got it. Hammer, Shed, and Schism.
2 of my favorite things.
I have to go back and find that episode where we first discussed the schisming.
I like in the episode called Upload called Great Wobbuffet Schism. I don't think we say the word schism one time, and I was disappointed.
What do you want?
Yeah, and that's the only.
I think we say it in the follow-up episode.
Oh, okay.
It might be, yeah. The Great Wobbuffet Schism, them the bitches he walk on.
I relitigate the Wobbuffet Schism a couple episodes later.
This is true.
I thought it started before, and then in the episode called The Great Wobbuffet Schism is when like it becomes the full conversation.
You might be right. But knowing Jordan, he might also relitigate it yet again.
No, we came to an agreement.
We did.
So
I'm perfectly happy leaving it as it is.
What should we fight now then? Chris, pick something.
I guess we can fight whatever.
Yeah, the Great Wobbuffet Schism is definitely the one I'm thinking of.
I need 11 high quality belts. No, I just need to.
Absolutely not.
No, I just need to hit some Kelby as I go. Diablos.
Diablos. I actually still need Wyvern Gems, so let's Diablos.
Wrath Medulla, Almadron, Rachnikadaki. Diablos again? Yeah, Diablos. What is Diablos weak to? Thunder? Ice?
Yeah, Thunder and Poison. Oh, you got Ice and Poison. I think it's like secondary to Thunder.
Weak to Lightning, right? Monster Hunter.
Most of them are.
I'll do Poison.
You want to do the double?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I need
one of the only double quests in the entire game, for some reason.
It's so weird. I don't...
Just put more in.
Just put more in!
So it would be good to get insurance if anyone has it. I do not, however.
I already got it, but I definitely didn't have it. I'm going to switch to Hammer and actually be
okay if I can't register this, right?
You can't?
No, because it's a level
Son of a
7.
bitch.
Son
Why
of
is that a
bitch.
thing? Like,
I mean, I can still do it. It just won't register it as done.
Oh.
You can still do it. Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Yeah, this is fine.
I thought you literally couldn't do it. I'm like, when did they start doing this in Monster Hunter?
Yeah. No, it was just warning me it wouldn't show up as completed since I'm not a level 7 yet.
I mean, it doesn't even really matter because level 7 is the highest level anyway, so it's like not a key quest or anything.
Okay.
Let's see. I could keep bowing. I guess
The
that'd
jet?
be good for the. You know what? We should break the tail, so I'll switch. Even though Chris, you've been pretty good at that.
Yeah, but it'll be nicer to have 2 people on it because Diablo's tall.
Oh, man.
Tallman. He's Dutch.
Bill Tallman.
Bill Tallman.
Or is it Danish? Is it the Danish or the Dutch who are the tallest?
I think the Danish are really tall.
Yeah, I think it's the Danes. Like Northern Europeans are known for being like tall. The Dutch are just like essentially Brits.
Bing, 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 biggity bing, bing, biggity bing, bing.
No, the Dutch are mainland European Brits.
Now, it's been a while, but
Since I said I'm sorry.
it's time for a return to form.
Is Pistman coming?
Time.
There he is.
There he is! The most pissed man in the room.
It's the most pissable time.
I'm so glad to have Piscuma back.
It's his 2022 debut.
This is true. A whole new year, the same piss.
Whole new year,
same
old
piss. That's what we. That's
Oh,
what
you
we
got
all
it
say
ready
when
on.
we fail our resolutions.
Oh, did I not? Sorry, I thought I had.
You're good.
Anyway, love to see Piscuma.
I'm
What?
glad you stopped me before my ritual of running around the thing until.
Running around the thing of sound.
Running
Around.
around at the speed of.
Running around at the thing.
Around at the speed of speed.
Got places to speed.
Gotta follow my speed. Also, I can't
Right.
tell you guys how many times I have watched and Ella and I have referenced breaking my back just to break my back.
Breaking my back just to break my
Break
back.
my back. Whatever they did to down pitch his voice on the my back, it just
Yeah.
absolutely sends me. It's so fucking funny.
I
Yeah,
still love
accompanied-
that it like never had more than like 20 likes or something.
which is a crime.
It's the best kind of video to discover.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Especially ones that are just like, this person has the exact same sense of humor as us, and no one else
Yeah.
does, apparently.
Can't wait for that one to become a big meme in like a year.
Yeah.
And then we were on the front of it.
Just like when we were in like the first 100,000 views of Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking
Oh,
that one
yeah.
as well.
Before that exploded.
We saw that, we saw it at like maybe 30K or something.
Something
which
like that.
obviously, it had popped off like to a moderate
Right.
degree at that point, but still.
Yeah, but it didn't
Didn't
become
become
a
the
thing
View
until like
behemoth.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
it has like 30 million views.
yeah.
Right.
But it didn't become a thing for like a couple months after that, which was kind of funny.
What a good
That was part
fucking
of the
playlist.
the same playlist that had the Hail Satan, right?
Yep.
I don't remember at this point, honestly.
Hail Satan.
Morton in his line.
Satan.
Min Romney.
Testicles.
Well, that shows you how old it is. Mitt Romney was still relevant.
Barely though, like
Barely. Yeah, that was after the
probably
2012
2015 or
election,
something.
so- yeah. Maybe was that when he became the governor of Utah?
I don't think he was ever the governor of Utah.
He's currently the governor of Utah. Or no, he's
Mitt
a senator
Romney?
of Utah, I think.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
One second. One second. Is
He's
each
in
stack
some-
of potions? Is each stack of first aid meds 4?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I did not take twice last time.
Hmm.
I thought it was 2.
No, each stack is 4.
I did not take
Mate,
twice
you know,
then.
I don't know. I don't believe I took twice. I can't imagine I do. I always go for the back potion and the first ration.
I go for
just grab the ones that
third
don't
potion
disappear.
generally.
Yeah.
But I don't know what to tell you guys because I got one of them, and apparently
no one
we
took
run
twice
out.
last
Out,
time.
like half a year when this video comes out.
Yeah. We will discover. Well,
Mhm.
if Chris is recording this, I don't know. But
I am. Still
all right,
working on
and we
building a
will have
backlog.
proof.
Mhm.
This is fine.
I'll probably maybe start in like February, start putting stuff back up again if I have time.
All right,
So we're fighting this one now, I guess.
sure.
It's a different Diablos.
This
two
at
of
the very
them.
least is not the one I started fighting. But
Okay. I did see 2 of them at some point. So
I
I
was-
could be attacking a different one.
I was running around doing like mental math in my head, trying to like see the numbers. So I don't know.
well,
don't
see
know,
what you could actually do is turn on the numbers, and then you just see them.
Good joke. Let's talk about different numbers, motherfucker.
What numbers?
Chris, there's only one
The
number.
fake ones in my brain. What the fuck is going on over here, guys? Let's get the hell out of here.
Fake integers.
It's a shitty place to fight a Diablos.
Where's my dog?
I
go.
don't know.
So now I'm gonna hit this one's tail again. What did you need? Probably just horns or something.
I do need a couple majestic horns and then like fucking ridge or something like that.
Mm.
I guess I can check. Yeah, I need 1 ridge and 1 majestic
That's
horn.
where I wanted to go. God damn it.
This bitch so big he move a lot.
Bitch so big he move a lot. That's what the fucking Lilliputians said when
Gulliver?
when Gulliver traveled.
Where do you go?
The Isle of Lilliput,
Oh,
Laputa.
ow!
where they said this bitch so big he whatever the hell you said.
Mhm.
You move a lot.
A lot.
He move a lot.
And then they all danced and sang. War, what is it
they
good
tied
for?
him to the ground. Actually,
That did happen.
What do you mean the Jack Black one isn't true to the book? When they danced and sang "War, what is it good for?"
right? There was a Jack Black one. They said
Yeah.
war. What is it good for?
Yes, because it's right at the end of the movie. So I saw it every time I had to clean that theater.
That's the end of the movie.
You're like near the end of the movie.
What about the other islands?
I don't know.
I'm
I like-
They
pretty-
probably rearranged it.
I would have just quit.
Hey guys, how do you fight a Diablo?
Help.
I think you mostly cry.
I think you mostly, whatever you do much better than how we've been doing,
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
including myself.
I've been thinking about stuff.
That's vague and
Damn it.
threatening.
Frankly,
Good.
offended. Bullshit. Very insulting.
What are you guys' thoughts on Betty White?
She's dead.
Later.
Yeah, well,
Um,
it's true.
It's true.
She died of natural causes. So,
She died of being
At least
fucking
she's got
99
that.
years old. Yeah.
yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I told you guys the story about
When you met her.
my Spanish class. No.
You murdered
Um,
Betty White.
For some reason, in Spanish, I think it was sophomore year of high school.
Betty Blanco.
Our teacher, Jesus, Drake Campana and Betty Blanco.
Blanco.
In sophomore year of high school in Spanish, we were supposed to like talk about our favorite celebrity, and like the more I remember it, like it was specifically like our teacher wanted the male students to say their favorite actress and the female students to say their favorite actor. So it was like kind of like, I don't know, I'm implying a certain kind of liking an actor or actress, and I'm like, fuck this, because most like dudes at the time chose like Kim Kardashian. I legitimately did not know who that was.
Yeah, that's
probably.
an interesting pick in high school.
Yeah.
When we were in high school.
But I picked Betty White, and my teacher was like, I don't know if she was just, she laughed at it. And I think it was because she was expecting something overly sexual. And I'm like, but why were you expecting something sexual?
Yeah, that's a weird energy to bring to your students.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spanish class, yeah.
And also, at the time, it was Betty White. She was
Look,
like
Kim's
just
got-
on SNL, and she was real funny.
Yeah.
It's got a type, and we all should respect that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, no.
Tim goes for those.
Tim really enjoyed her
octogenarians.
performance in the hit TV show Hot in Cleveland.
I'm sorry?
Exactly.
That was the name of a television show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was, and she was in it, and she was the only thing that was interesting about that show.
What about Cleveland?
That, and it had Hot Donna.
Oh,
Who is Hot Donna?
Darker Than Black Donna.
Yeah, from that 70s show.
From that, Orange is the New Darker Than Black.
70.
Black show in the 70s.
Do we follow, or
I guess we'll fight this one now.
okay?
That's what we did
Okay.
last time.
They swapped out a tag team.
Fucking swap it.
Pull it.
Twist it.
Ejaculate it.
No.
You
I
ruined
was
it.
waiting for something, but it wasn't that.
Did you guys know that the new Poppets do that?
Man, we were having a good time with
they're
a
just
nice
a
wholesome
fleshlight?
thing.
Jack him. I'm sorry, what? That's. Never mind.
Do you think anyone's ever made that joke before about Poppets?
Yes.
Probably not is a great thing. Like,
I think I'm
you
probably
should
the
put that in your
first.
stand-up.
Yeah. I got a type 5.
Tell Dave Chappelle. I can't apparently say Dave Chappelle's name.
Well, it is pretty difficult.
Hmm.
It's not.
You tell it to Owen about after what he just tried to say.
Yeah, you ever heard the name
Yeah.
Dave before? I haven't.
I just got excited and tried to say Chappelle and messed up the syllables, I guess.
Getting excited about Dave Chappelle. Is this 2004?
No, I was just trying to make a
Awesome.
joke that he's a terrible comic now, and everyone.
It's not allowed. He's been canceled. We're not allowed to like him
Good.
anymore. That's how cancel culture works.
Yeah, no one has ever heard of him ever again because
Yep.
he was so canceled.
Also,
Canceled to death.
Also, Owen, you better just like keep an eye out for like the FBI hit team that's on their way to your home because you mentioned him.
Okay.
This is how cancel
That's
culture,
how it
a real thing, works.
Yes. He's been canceled.
One day,
He's gone now.
one day I'll dodge through that. I don't know if it was that or if it just missed me.
I would like to reiterate, I do think canceling exists. Chris seems to think it does not exist at all.
I mean, it works sometimes.
Did you know that recently Lindsay Ellis decided that she's not going to do anything anymore? Because
No, she's still writing. She just retired from YouTube, which she basically already did anyway.
yeah, but I mean, because she said something about Raya and the Last Dragon, and she has been seen as a racist against Asians forever now.
Okay.
Because she said it was like Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Which is also heavily inspired by Asian culture,
Yeah,
Yes.
it
but
was
made by white people.
right.
But wasn't Raya the Last Dragon also made by white people, or was that actually made by?
It was mostly made by
Asian.
white people.
It was mostly
Okay.
made by white people, and also it was literally quite, like, honestly inspired by
Generic.
The Last Airbender. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, point is, like, that shit happens.
Honestly,
Never
most people should probably
people
not be
who
on
deserve
YouTube.
it.
What'd you say,
Which one?
Jordan?
Honestly, most people probably shouldn't be on YouTube.
I mean, pretty much at this point,
Yeah.
because
It
there
seems like
are
the
a
people
lot
who
of...
do get canceled are the ones that don't deserve to be.
Well, I mean, a lot of them are sexual predators.
Well, right, but I mean, like, Pro Jared's still doing things, even though
Well,
half
I
the
know.
stuff that they accused him of is true.
Well, and
But- He proved it somehow.
is it the Nostalgia Critic that was, like, who Lindsay Ellis was originally paired with?
Yes.
That guy is still on YouTube, and he's, like, known to be, like, a sexual assaulter. But he
Yeah.
has not been canceled off of YouTube. Anyway, Chris, opinions?
My opinions are mostly just that you listing several people who just refuse to stop is like just the crux of my point. Like, Lindsay Ellis has stopped, but it is because she's just like, you know what, I can do fine without this, and I simply just do not want it. Which I like.
don't see that as being a trend of any kind at all.
I think that it is more nuanced than that. I think it's more
Well-
nuanced than just being like, it's cancel culture. And assigning a snappy name to things like that is reductive
I see.
and probably overall harmful to discussion on both ends. Especially when there are
These things are
motherfuckers like, oh,
bastards, huh?
Yes.
yeah, they can be annoying. Especially when there are like bastards like Louis C.K. and Dave Chappelle and like.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the Diablos.
Talking about the Diablos.
No, I was just continuing my previous thought.
Okay. Louis C.K. is a Diablos.
I don't know.
Look at
I never had any sort of respect for Diablos. There was
True.
at least a point where I was just like, you know, he says some good things from time to time.
Too much of a shit show for me to keep up anymore.
Diablos has never once entered in civil discourse.
But yes, Dave Chappelle and Louis C.K. shit-stained human beings
Yeah.
who
They do
I
suck.
would say deserve to be the word canceled. I don't think a lot of people deserve to be that, but
Right.
they do.
I mean,
and
does
so
Louis
they-
C.K. do anything anymore?
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
definitely-
yes.
He's attempting a comeback as we speak.
Oh, okay.
And-
I just, like, you haven't really kept tabs on him, I guess.
He's starting to become a darling of like the right.
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, because
wow.
that's the thing.
Shocker.
Because, like, there are people who are victims of, like, disingenuous, bad faith criticisms, blah, blah,
Dogpiling.
blah. And if it continues to the point where they're like, you know what, I don't want to deal with that, yes, that is a shame. It is, like, being specifically, it's just targeted with hate, essentially, until they give up, because...
That's, yeah.
Yeah, because they have, like, a sense of morality. And then there are the people who just say, oh, instead of responding to this bad faith criticism, trying to meet them halfway, what I will instead do is just exclusively target the demographic that, like, is cheering for me, which are
Yeah.
the bad people.
In
Yeah,
most
it almost-
cases, it's the far right.
It almost always results in someone doubling down so hard that they, like,
Yeah.
now only believe everything that their defenders believe,
Yeah, exactly.
which is horrifying.
Yeah, it's an echo chamber of, well, these people believe me, so I must trust what the other things they believe are.
Yes, exactly. And then it ends up leading someone who was probably just like a normal shitty person to being like also a Nazi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think
People make-
Louis C.K. was probably just a normal, very shitty, horrible man.
Yeah.
But now he's also going to be a Nazi on top of this. Very weird.
It's always kind of funny how quickly like Louis C.K. went from like fully like unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
Because he came back like 2 months after that as being like
Yeah.
the new, like now conservative,
Yes.
which is always kind of amusing.
Rebranded entirely.
Conservatives like jacking off in front of women too, so it only makes sense.
This is true. We all know this.
I mean, even if we don't, it's very easy to just assume that it's true.
But the thing is, like, I don't know too much about Louis C.K., but like he probably didn't espouse too many conservative values while he was jacking off in front of women, like without them being able to leave or whatever. Like, he was probably just like I don't know,
Being a weird
politically
creep.
moderate person who was a scumbag. And then,
You know, an interesting thing I found out randomly while I was falling down a Wikipedia rabbit hole, which I often do, is that the Gates family, as in Matt Gates,
I don't know.
owned
the-
the house
yeah.
that they used in The Truman Show as like Jim Carrey's house.
That's fucking weird.
That's
right?
weird.
It was just some I was looking up stuff about The Truman Show randomly, and I found that out, and I was like,
This Nestor. Hey, when's that guy go in federal prison?
I don't know.
for like
Goddamn.
for like human trafficking.
I feel like these investigations take 10 years and then they come out and they're like, eh.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah,
Anyway, he could still be a congressman.
yeah.
Also, all the
that
ones
one's
that like
gonna
aided
go
and abetted
into-
an insurrection
Yeah.
and threatened murder on their fellow congresspeople. It's cool.
They're the only investigation in them is a bunch of partisan hacks anyway.
Yeah. The only thing that's regrettable in life is that Josh Hawley is young and not an old man.
And will probably be a presidential candidate, I don't know, maybe next year, 2 years from now.
Possibly. I mean, very likely.
I think all I'm
I
hearing is that
definitely
somebody needs
envision
to
him
step up.
running. Like,
Yeah. Good thing he has all of the charisma of a fucking wet blanket.
and he got divorced after 6 weeks or whatever.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He
Gotta
married
love
like
those
some
good old
CrossFit
Christian
model and then
values.
immediately got divorced.
Like, and yet, I'm sure he has the religious right by his. By
Hey,
their
yeah,
dick.
he punched the shit out of that tree that one time, so
Like in the Bible, the Bible that all the Christians read, in that one.
I'm not familiar with
Getting-
such a text.
Yeah,
You're saying
getting
that
divorced,
the Christian conservatives read this?
getting divorced and
In theory,
remarrying
no.
is considered adultery, which is against one of the 10 Commandments, actually.
What are those?
So
One of the few things that right Christians do actually know about the Bible.
yeah, but we're just gonna keep ignoring that for the entirety of linear time.
Yeah,
We love cherry picking the things we want. Out
cherry
of the
picking
Bible.
daddies.
Those gays, they make me uncomfortable. But I did get divorced 4 times.
Yes.
That makes everyone
So
else.
I now
That
have
makes
to
everyone around
my-
me supremely comfortable.
So now my
Yeah.
ex-wife must be stoned.
But they can't get stoned. That's a crime for some reason.
Right? They can't get stoned, but they must be stoned.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here
Yeah,
we go.
Honestly, not enough piss dialogue here. I think we need to just like get back to our basics here.
Yeah, we need to inject some more piss into this
Stop
upload.
going towards the open desert. All
Yeah,
right.
could someone inject some piss into my stream?
Yeah.
Are we
Into my
streaming?
actual bloodstream.
We could, I guess.
That's not a stream.
Do you want to?
I'm
Do you
playing
want
video games and talking. That's a stream as far as I realize. I'm 80.
You
I'm
guys
80
want
years
to
old.
become a Twitch channel?
Yeah, you guys want to get one viewer who's
I'm for
me
it.
monitoring it?
Yeah. Who is maybe Chris and also Tim monitoring it?
Yeah, and it'll just be like, thank you, Chris, for the 5 subs. Thank you, Tim, for the 5 subs. Thank you, Chris, for the 5 subs.
We spend like $60 on ourselves.
You guys just keep trading money back.
We get $40 of that back, I think, though.
Yeah,
it
from
comes
what I
back to this.
understand.
Anybody have Prime? Anybody want to use their Prime subs on our...
I do not have Prime.
We have one Prime account between Owen and I. Don't tell Jeff though.
Oh yeah, Jeff wouldn't like that too much.
I was too busy being divorced. He doesn't care.
Yeah,
He's supremely
He
divorced.
needs that money for his penis rocket. So he and Elon can piss on each other in space.
And also the children that they
Hey,
travel.
we're the only ones who are
Yeah.
allowed to piss in space.
Yeah.
That's our market.
Us and the astronauts.
Did you see that, like, 675,000 Teslas got recalled?
Yeah.
I think that
That's
means
half
there are
their
about
cars.
8 left on the road.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
supposedly
Well-
that is a fourth of all Teslas ever sold.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Is it
Cars
is it
that,
only a fourth? I genuinely thought it was more than that.
Yeah,
It is
I
a
saw
fourth of-
half, but
All of them ever sold.
Yes.
Like
Okay.
in the past decade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
no,
think it's half of them sold in the past couple of years or whatever.
all right.
I don't understand how that company is, one, still functioning as a business, and two, the highest valued business in all of the New York Stock Exchange.
Well, I don't understand. Like, I didn't look into it enough. I don't know what the recall is. Like, I mean,
I
a
don't
lot
know
of
either.
recalls can literally just be go in and fix the computer or some shit. But
A lot of recalls can be the seatbelt button isn't clicking right.
yeah,
You need to replace it.
It could be something as simple as that. I mean,
Right,
my Hyundai that we bought has already been recalled twice.
my Optima had 2 recalls in a year,
Yeah,
and I still haven't brought it in for the second one because I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I know.
And it's from 2014.
And they're like, we'll install it for free. We'll just make you wait for 3 hours while we do it.
But it's always just a computer thing. And knowing Teslas, I imagine it's just a computer thing, right?
With knowing Teslas, it could be fucking anything.
I'll look it up after
True.
this fight. I'm actually kind of curious.
Like,
But I think
look what they've let it do to pedestrians without a recall.
Yeah. I was about to say, those 8 cars left on the road are going to cause like 90% of traffic deaths for the next 6 months. When it just takes a sharp right turn onto a sidewalk.
Listen, it's all pedestrian
And-
minding its own business, and we can't have that.
and Toby Maguire will be there to laugh about it.
Yeah. You're dead. Me, Bully Maguire.
Annabelle, I'm trying to see.
Please leave me alone while I sharpen my sword.
Diablos is not in the business of leaving
Thank
you alone.
No.
Ow. I got a concussion.
Oh,
There you go.
we didn't get the tail off.
No.
It's not great. Oh well.
I got a wyvern chum.
Damn it.
Oh, Jordan left.
Oh,
Nope, so
What?
long, Dirt.
My friend
did I
Jordan
leave?
left the lobby.
You just left.
Oh, great. Whatever. I'll hop back in a second. My computer internet's still working, so I don't know.
Yeah, usually it's
but
me.
yeah, I feel like because Tesla had like how many cars do they even have? Like different cars, like 4.
I think so.
There's
Not
not
many.
a lot.
There's the 3, there's the S, there's the X.
Is the weird
So, like-
cube van one out yet? Or the truck
No.
one?
Okay, so there's 2 different parts of the recall. Part is rear view cameras, and another is the front trunk latch.
Yeah, that's not like.
Yeah, it's not that serious.
But like,
Oh.
I mean, I assume it comes from there being like 4 or 5 models in the entire like fleet.
Yeah.
So if there's 2, if you need to fix it on 2 of them, that's half the cars you ever sold or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that's real fucked up about it is that he like dumped a bunch of his stock before doing that. Isn't that right?
Yeah, insider trading's fun and illegal, but he won't get caught for it because he's not a woman.
Because he's not the what's her face, Snoop Dogg's best friend.
Remember when Elon Musk made a weed joke and Tesla stock dropped by like 20%?
Good.
Yeah.
Why is this man allowed to run a company?
Completely dictate the Bitcoin market.